Welcome back to another Yummy Word Snack. Today is Hebrews 2, verses 9 through 11. But we do see him who was made for a little while lower than the angels, namely Jesus, because of the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor. So here's the part we're going to focus on. So that by the grace of God, he might taste death for everyone. For it was fitting for him, for whom are all things, and through whom are all things, in bringing many sons to glory, to perfect the author of their salvation through sufferings. For both he who sanctifies and those who are sanctified are all from one Father, for which reason he is not ashamed to call them brethren. So when I'm looking at this, if you've listened to any of my stuff, I like the words. I'm a wordy person. I like words, as evinced by my book is behind me. So when I look at it, I look at the Greek. So grace is just charis. It's just grace. It's where we get the word charisma. If someone is very charismatic in their personality and stuff, they just bestow a lot of grace to other people that are around them. They kind of pull people in by showing interest and showing love and care and attention to these people, right? So grace is charis, so it's just typical grace. The phrase a little while, it was a little while lower than the angels. Little while is also accurate. The Greek word implies time as well as position. So interesting. So for a little time and for a little space, he was lower than the angels. Suffering is something undergone. It's from the word pathos, which it means it's something that you've felt. You've gone through this. It wasn't necessarily good. It could be, but pathos, if you think of the word pathos in Greek, it's like, oh, it's so, I feel I've undergone this thing. Things. Perfect implies completion, repletion, and maturity. So all of this together is an interesting thought. Jesus had to undergo sufferings to be the Savior we needed. He needed to taste what in many cases is our whole existence. Pain, sorrow, hardship, illness, anguish. Without that, he couldn't be the merciful high priest because he had never tasted any of it. Without it, there could not be the intercessory aspect of Christ's position in the Godhead. He tasted all of the horrors of humanity so he could redeem us from them and pull us out of them, that he might bring many sons to glory. Before that, he could only watch from afar, insulated by his glory from the decrepitude and perversity of sin. This death allowed him to enter into the nucleus of the human condition and deal with the roots of the sorrow, the heinousness that is a sin-ridden life. The true intercessor falling into our pit and helping us out. Be blessed. Have a good day.